Hello everybody, my name is The Watching Relic, and in this video I'm going to be showing you my LEGO parts collection. Basically, for years, this was just all in one big tub. Just one big plastic tub, all my parts. And for all of those years, I barely even enjoy mocking anymore. It was getting to that point where it was just annoying to... more than annoying, it was aggravating to find anything that wasn't a huge, brightly colored part. And now, just a couple days ago, I actually put together a system that I'm pretty proud of. It's not perfect. Ideally, I would have a bit more space so I could sort things a little bit further. I've had to combine some things in the same bin, and it's not all perfect, but it's so much better than what I had before, and I just love now sitting here and building. It's fun for once. So first off, up here, this is where I actually build, just on top of this bin pretty much. Yes, we do have Pohatu chilling here. It's just kind of the latest set I got that's still not taken apart. Brick separator, an overflow of pins. Here we have my size comparison dudes. We got Gresh and the little group of minifigures that you will see in pretty much all my slideshows and reviews. And here we have the new LEGO Star Wars Rogue One TIE Striker. So, the first drawer that we have here is translucent skull pieces. So we have Glatorian heads, Avmatoran heads, Brain Attack visors and heads as well, and every brain stock you could ever want. And I know this is kind of a weird way to separate skull pieces, translucent, and then down here we have opaque. But they needed to be in two bins, and that was kind of the best way to do it. And here we got all the 2.0 visors, and skulls, and even the skull caps. And of course, the new Bionicle, and the good old Metru skull. So here we actually have some system stuff. This is basically all my slopes. Anything that's curved or slanted at a diagonal angle or anything like that is here. Moving on to the small drawers. We have pins. This is the thing that overflowed, and as you can see, I think even another one of these drawers would not be enough to house the overflow. The amount of just 2 long, 3 long, and then axle pins that I have, it's absolutely ridiculous. Next up, we have axles 2 through 4, axles 5 and up. Here we have the bread and butter of any Technic builder. The small and uniquely shaped little lift arms. We have these ones, these guys, these dudes. These ones aren't really as useful, but I got one of those. Also these little thingy-majigs, the rubber band holder with all the rubber bands on it. You get the theme. I'm not really sure what to call these, but very useful stuff in there. Over here we have half-thickness lift arms. Here we have sort of female pin-based pieces, so like pinhole to pinhole pieces. Here we have the equivalent with axles. Here we have sort of pin-based Technic parts that aren't just pins. And then here we have the equivalent with axles again. Moving on, we have little ball and socket pieces. So we have Hordika necks, and also Glatorian necks. We have the smallest CCBS bones in here as well, only the ones in black. You can see one right there. The brighter colored ones aren't too hard to find, but the black ones are just so small and so dark, it is almost impossible to find them in the bin with all the rest of the CCBS bones, so I put them in here. And we also have the little friction connector things and any other small socket-based stuff, with the exception of hand connectors, which are in a separate place. Bushings and washers, gears, clips and bars. That's very straightforward, just clips and bars. Any little clip and bar based things are in there. Here we have what can only be described as decoration pieces, I guess. All the little, just kind of greebling parts, a lot of which aren't really all that good looking or useful, but they're all there. Here we have spiny things. So we have all the variants of the claws with the clips on them. We also have these weird little things, and pretty much every type of small barb piece. Here we have hinges and mixel joints. That one's fairly self-explanatory. Here we have 1x1 system pieces. This is the smooth tile drawer. I can't really believe that all of my smooth tiles actually fit in a small drawer. It's a bit odd, but they're all there. And then here we have miscellaneous small systems. So like, you know, this like thing, window frames, cylinder, any piece that's like a Technic system hybrid, so any brick or plate with like pinholes or axle holes in them, at least small ones, or straight up actual pins. Then finally we have minifigure parts and accessories and things, just everything minifigure. Moving over to the right, medium-sized bins, we have fists. Below that we have hands. And on the bottom we have ammo, which is kind of fun. Now let's move on to the large bins below. Starting from the top left, we have CCBS armor. On the left, we have the actual shells, and on the right, we have the add-on armor pieces of all types. Moving over, we have various old Bionicle body parts. This is sort of miscellaneous body parts. So we have any sorts of two-piece torsos. I mean, every type of lower and upper torso piece. We also have all the one-piece torsos and all of the Avmatoran / Agori / 1.0 hero limbs. Old Bionicle armor and every mask and helmet. That is right, they are all right there. And then going down here, we have... This is a bit of a mess. This is all CCBS skeleton parts, torsos, and limbs. Here we have Technic panels and big rubber pieces, whether it's tubes or the Brain Attack things or Nocturne spiny things, all that kind of stuff. Here we have all sorts of kind of just upper and lower limbs, any two-piece limbs from old Bionicle. It's fairly self-explanatory there. Here we have miscellaneous big system. And yeah, this is just, I mean, everything from just standard bricks and plates that aren't sloped or smooth or anything, just standard bricks and plates, to cockpits and the bow of this ship, which I got out of a Goodwill bag. I don't even know what set this came from. This is just a complete grab bag of system. And then there, we have full thickness Technic lift arms, including the kind of big, like, weird shaped ones there, and even the 2015 gearboxes. Down here we have launchers, and wheels and propellers. Feet. That is just about the most simple bin of all the big ones. It's just feet. And then finally we have weaponry, kind of. Just weapons, these canister barrel things, big shields, just, you get the gist. Even like big engine and jet pieces, just all sorts of big old Bionicle and new Bionicle and Hero Factory type pieces. So that is it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. My name is The Watching Relic. This is my LEGO parts collection in its entirety, and I will see you all next time.